Welcome to another special edition of Litter Media Live. This is one in which we like to do because we like to focus upon some of those who have been our sponsors in recent years, and that includes Tomlinson Insurance Agency. And look at this mug right here.
I know.
That is Andy Tomlinson. You've heard the voice, you see the man. It's good to be the man, isn't it?
I wouldn't say that.
In some respects, yes. We see that smokestack behind us here. We're going to touch a little bit on some things there in our conversation, but we have some other things to discuss too. But first, we need to hear your commercial. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Tomlinson Insurance Agency providing these words.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When insuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
As we speak on this Monday, it is June 9th. You've got an event coming up June 16th. It is your annual Flag Day event.
That's right.
And we realize the Flag Day falls on a Saturday this year, but you're going to move that to Monday.
To Monday, yeah. The reason we did that is, staff is off on Saturday. There's a lot going on Saturday. You have Southern Ohio Forest Rally. You have the
Kenworth parade coming through.
The Kenworth truck parade, which is awesome for our community. And we thought Monday would be good to celebrate, even though it's not the 14th. It's our first time not doing it on the actual day.
Yeah. For folks who have never experienced one of your Flag Day promotions, what happens and where did this all start?
I think it happened 9 years ago, maybe 10. I can't remember the date. The time kind of flies by. Yeah. But I always wanted to do kind of a customer appreciation event for my clients and incorporate a flag, just because I've always been patriotic. My favorite
colors are red, white, and blue.
Yeah, well, and my favorite holiday is the 4th of July. So I always thought, well, let's give something back. And so we always give a flag. If you have an old one, I give you a new one. If you don't have one, we give you one anyway. Nice. And then we also have a cookout. This year at the Chillicothe location, it was from 11 to 1. We're going to be doing a drive-thru. We realized that during COVID that people kind of like, especially during lunch hour, they want to get in and out. Mm-hmm. They don't have time, which no one really has time as much anymore. But we found out that is the best way. Sometimes we have some traffic jams, but we work through that.
Mm-hmm. Bring them in, roll them out, and put a flag in their hand.
I'd like to spend more time with them, and they would too, but lunch hours, different work, it just doesn't work.
Sure. Yeah. And now that is here in Chillicothe, but you also opened an office in Washington Courthouse in recent years.
Yes.
And they're not left out of this, are they?
No. We're there from 3 to 5 at the Washington Courthouse location.
Mm-hmm. That's on Main Street, is it?
It is. It's actually on Court Street. That's their Main Street.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the main drag going through Washington Courthouse, you're going to see.
Yeah, and we have a flag, and it's across the street from the gas station on Court Street. Mm-hmm. I think it used to be called Pettit's. I think it might have changed names, but we're at 314 East Court, and then in Chillicothe, 90 West Main Street.
Mm-hmm. What's the response been from the folks over in Fayette County to your arrival there?
They didn't know quite what to think. They thought, what is this? What's the catch? There is no catch. It's just something we enjoy to do, give back to our communities, and everyone can show their patriotic pride with a flag.
Mm-hmm. I think it was last year, maybe a year before, we had an event for the Daughters of the American Revolution up at the First Presbyterian Church, and you were there with some flags that were being retired.
That's right. Now this year, since Flag Day is our Flag Day is going to be in the past, we're going to do our own burning of the flag ceremony, and it'll be at a later date.
Okay. Yeah. Will that be on your locations?
No, I don't think so. I don't think the fire chief would like that. So it's going to be off premises.
Sorry, Aaron, I had to ask. I didn't think about
it. I might be able to get a special, but we haven't worked out those details yet.
Yeah, okay. Your patriotic pride has been fantastic. I've watched, and we've known each other for a number of years, and seeing what makes America great? You're right behind each and every one of those steps.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important for us as a community to show our appreciation.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you're right on Main Street here in Chillicothe, so people get a chance to see your flag that's flying right out front. The same in Washington Courthouse on this, like you say, in Court Street. Wanted to remind folks again, that's 11 to 1 here in Chillicothe next Monday, the June 16th, and then 3 to 5 in Washington Courthouse. We want to move on to some other things, and that's your services that you provide. The cool thing about Tomlinson Insurance Agency, you're not locked into one brand insurance.
No.
You've got multiple
We're an independent.
opportunities.
So when we say independent, we have multiple carriers that we can shop the best coverage for the best price for you.
And that's important for everyone because they're always looking for price.
They are, but also coverage is a big deal as well because everyone forgets about that price when there is a claim that occurs and they realize, oh, shoot, should have gotten that one.
And that can be as small as, and I say small, but it could be a fender bender, but you could also lose a home.
You can have water in your basement because of all the rain right now. And without a special endorsement on your homeowners, you wouldn't have that coverage. So those kind of things are important. Price is important too, but coverage is really important.
Yeah, because that's where when it hits the fan.
Yes.
You want to make sure it's covered.
That's correct.
Yeah. And you've got a nice staff.
Thank you.
These ladies that you have working with you as a team are fantastic. And I've not seen your staff in Washington Courthouse yet. I assume they're just as strong as
they are.
The ones
yeah,
here
we
in
all work
Chillicothe.
together. I think I have 12 employees now. So, and actually, I should have brought my intern. I have an intern this year.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Aiden Spalding. I don't know if you.
I think we know Aiden Spalding.
Yeah.
So he's not a chiropractor these days.
No, he's thought about. I don't know if he's thought about the insurance, but it's a good opportunity for him.
Absolutely, yeah, and to learn from the master.
I wouldn't say the master.
Right there. Being an independent agent, it gives you an opportunity to say, okay, this is what you've asked me for, and I'm going to shop around and get you that best, not only price, but like you say, coverage.
Yeah.
And are there some of the folks that you work with, they specialize in certain areas of coverage more so than others?
Yeah, I have it set up. I have a personal line staff, I have a commercial line staff, and then I have a life and health staff. We all kind of have our own niches. We want to be specialized instead of everything coming together and I can do this. It just doesn't work. Yeah. On our life and health, we do large group as well, and then we also have someone for individual Medicare, and then also navigate the healthcare.gov. And her name is Tiffany Jones, and she also helps with our large group servicing as well.
Right. And we had Tiffany on with us
a
couple of years ago talking about Medicare at that time, which I had forgotten that you would work with Medicare coverage.
That's right. So she can help navigate. I mean, it's a lot to deal with. And you're getting bombarded with all this mail and right when you turn 65. You're not there yet.
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
It's already coming in.
Sure. And she can help navigate. And it's a little different. She is not paid a commission, so therefore she's paid a salary. So it's not imperative for that sale. So she's more of an educator, if that makes sense. Some people are more like, sign here, right?
Yeah.
She helps navigate that arena and tells you about the advantage plans and the supplement plans and what's best for them based on their budget and their concerns.
And we can learn, as I'm growing closer to that age, we still have hoops to jump through with our parents and to help them navigate that territory. So it's good to have somebody like Tiffany to help us help mom and dad.
She's a great resource.
We had mentioned the smokestack behind us here at one point in time, circling through and all the photos you see behind us here. Difficult news that we were given earlier in this year. Now we're facing the potential of a shutdown again of some sort through Pixel. While everyone else is trying to get things, trying to find a buyer, and so on and
Right.
so forth. So there's a lot of uncertainty right now for many of the workers. You and a bunch of others are
Yeah,
getting
we're
soon.
trying to get it.
we don't have a date just yet,
Yeah,
but
trying to get almost a seminar or a meeting place to talk about, someone who's going to be there for retirement. We'll be there for insurance to help navigate those waters, because it's just put upon them, and they don't know what to do. I mean, it's they might have to get on the healthcare.gov. Tiffany from my office can help navigate those waters, or maybe it's Medicare. It depends on the person, or maybe it's a short-term plan until they get to their next step in life.
Yeah, let's be honest. For centuries now, we can say, since it's a business of over 200 years, that they had certainty in many areas in their life. Now you're facing some uncertainties, and when you've been doing one thing for 30-plus years,
right,
suddenly you're faced with a consequence.
Yeah.
It's good to have people helping you find your way through this.
It's a sad time, and I hope we do find a buyer, or something maybe even better happens with that.
And while we received back in April great news about the extension,
Sure.
that still wasn't a solve-all for everything. So I'm grateful to know that we've got folks like yourself in our community who are saying, but what if it doesn't work out? People still need help.
They do. Yeah, especially right now. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Anything we've missed you wanted to make sure people knew?
No, I don't think so. I'm excited for even rain or shine. We'll be there Monday, the 16th. If anything, you have a free lunch, and it would be great to see everyone.
And if you've got an old flag, bring that in with you, and you'll exchange that out.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have a flag, you put one in their hand.
That's right.
Have you placed a number on how many you've done, going on 10 years now?
Oh, boy. I would say probably 5,000 to 7,000 flags.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And, when I started this 9 years ago, inflation wasn't as crazy. So flags were a little cheaper. Now they're really gotten high.
Right.
But, we like to do it. We get our flags. They're quality flags. We get them from American Legion. So it kind of supports our local American Legion, and then they're nice quality flags.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah.
We appreciate you doing that.
Oh, thank you.
And we appreciate your support for what we do
Of
here
course.
as well. Again, if you want to participate in the flag promotion, it's coming up again Monday at 11 until 1 here in Chillicothe and 3 until 5 over in Washington Courthouse. Look for the Tomlinson Insurance sign, and you'll find right where you need to go. There will be an American flag flying at both locations, right?
That's right.
Okay. Andy Tomlinson, thank you.
Hey, thanks, Dan.
And thank you for watching this edition of Litter Media Live.